Good afternoon, everyone. We are Shimboku. That's short for Karate Shimboku Kai, which means Karate Friendship Organization. We have sessions almost every day of the week in central London. So, as many of you know, Karate means empty hand. It evolved in Okinawa in the south of Japan and was later brought to mainland Japan, where it was turned from a self-defense art to a sport. Just trying to get these guys warmed up a little bit. And back to line, guys. We're going to start off with some of the basics. So if you think of a martial art as a language, basics are the vocabulary. So, let's get on right, my take, guys. Going forward, Oizuki. How about you do the counting? This is a basic punch to the abdomen. Coming back, Gedamborai Yakuzuki. And coming back, we had a lower level sweep or strike to below the belt. You can use your imagination for that. And followed up by a normal punch. Good. Get on break, Maite. Going forward, Ageuchi Maigeri. That was an upper level block or strike under the chin, followed by a front kick. Coming back, Sotoruke, empty. So this looked a little bit silly and impractical, but in reality they are very natural moves that are just a little bit exaggerated and formalized. Lara, if I can borrow you a little bit. So Lara is standing normally with her hands up. There are basically 6 directions in which you can move her hands. She can go forward, which is the basic punch. She can bring it back, which is the pull back bit, that's in every technique. If she can lift her arms up, which is like the ageuke we were doing before, or she can, if she has a guard up, she can drop the arms down. Which is like the lower sweep we were doing. Then again, if her hands happen to be somewhere else, she can bring them back, which is a basic uchiuke block. And if it's out the other way, she can bring it back in. That's a sotoruke. Good, thank you. And of course, these techniques are also applicable. So if I can, yeah, you too. Please demonstrate one of them. Try again. Thank you. So if basics are the vocabulary, we can then string those words together and create sentences that have a meaning. So if you guys want to spread out for Heian-Niden is one of the novice level forms. Make sure you guys have enough space around you. I said, these sentences, they have a meaning. So if you guys want to partner up quickly, we're going to show you the application for the opening moves of the form. So we're starting with a lapel grab. As soon as the lapel grab goes on, the defender lifts their arm to protect the head against a possible hook punch, and then they drop the arms on the arm, take it off, and return the favor. And one time quickly, guys. Good. Thank you. As people progress, katas become more complicated, more fancy. So if we can have a black belt level kata, it's called Neju Shiho, which means 24 steps. Be easy on them. Some of them only learned it this week. This time with a choke. Lara is going to lift her arms to protect her head against any possible head pass or other danger. And then she's going to drop both arms on Cher's arms and return the favor with a double punch, one to the face, one to the solar plexus. Normally this will end up with all groin area. Depends. Normally this should cause a person to lose the ability to breathe and even possibly knock them out. Sometimes things don't go as planned, so the kata tell us what also happens when things don't work out as planned. So for instance, we can have that maybe the punch did not knock out Cher, but it will almost certainly loosen his grip. So in that case, she's picking up his arms and putting them into a lock. And if she does that really fast, that windmill motion becomes a throw. And that's really difficult to break fall from, so we're not going to make it a throw. Of course, there's also the option that the arms are not available. If she hits them really hard and the arms disappear, or he brings them back to protect space, then the arms are not available. Instead, she's picking up his collar, driving her knee in, and using that distraction to shuffle her hands deeper in the collar and put on a choke. Now, of course, when you're choking someone, they will resist. So if Cher starts resisting, and tries to fight back, Lara pulls him around and drives an elbow either to the back of the spine or to his face. One more time. Thank you, guys. Good. So the katas are there to help us memorize different applications that we can use as self-defense. So if we can have guys partner up for some self-defense. Obviously the best self-defense is to not get yourself in trouble. That means avoiding any trouble. But if you do get in trouble, one of the most common attacks in a brawl or a fight in the street would be a right hook to the head. So the first priority is not to get hit. And then from there, they will show you a variety of things they can do after that. So Lara is driving the knee up, while Zach is going for the neck and sweeping the leg and taking him to the floor. Perfect little combination, of course. Thank you, guys. Other things that commonly happen could be that somebody grabs your lapel, and we've already shown you a couple things from that. Another thing that happens is maybe somebody grabs you by the wrist or by the arm and tries to pull you with them. So the guys will now show you a few different techniques they can do to get themselves free from a wrist grab. So Nikolai is pulling his arm up and driving an elbow into Lara's face. Lara is just pulling her arm out. And Roberta is putting on a wrist lock. And Ahmed's putting on an elbow lock. So in that corner we have again another wrist lock. Of course, thank you guys. Sometimes things go to the floor. It could be that you got unlucky and you tripped and fell, or it could be that the person managed to land a blow on you. So if you end up on the floor, the first priority is to get back on your feet. Because if you stay on the floor, then the body will walk up to you and try to kick you, push your head into the pavement. That's not very good. So, Nikolai, please free yourself and get back to your feet as quickly as possible. Now Zach is putting on guard and an armbar. Of course, putting on an armbar if you're doing self-defense is not a very practical move because they might have help and you have no help. Do we have some more freestyle groundwork, guys? Tapping, that means that Zach has been able to put on a choke. And try to step back, because in real life this is what happens. People get stabbed 5, 10, 20 times, not just once. In this case, Zach missed it. In real life, yes, you're not going to be stabbed from the front. If somebody decides to kill you, they're probably going to walk up behind you, stab you, and walk away. And you're not going to be able to do anything. But if you are in a brawl and somebody pulls out a knife, then you might be lucky and see. I think the guys want to show us some of the baseball bat as well. Now that's a foam bat for safety reasons, but imagine it's a baseball bat. The business end of a baseball bat is the tip. So the first time Chev moved away at a safe distance, second time he moved in where the weapon is weak, when it's pulled back in order to initiate the strike, that's where the weapon is weak. So he moved in, trapped the arms, and then delivered some pain in the ribs and the kidneys. Good, thank you guys. Now, there are no prerequisites in terms of fitness, flexibility, or strength in order to start karate. But as one progresses through the belts, they are expected to improve on all these aspects in order to become better. So we work a lot on conditioning as well. That involves, for instance, some pad work. We use pads because they allow us to hit as hard as we want. Whereas if you have a person in front of you, it's important to have control. Otherwise, people go home, go at hospitals. That's not nice. So when we work person on person, we develop control. But when we bring out the pads, then we can develop our ability to hit as hard as we can. We're going to see a variety of kicks and punches. Ahmed is doing a roundhouse kick to the knee, which is a good for self-defense as well, because you can break the knee and help you if you're in trouble. Zach is doing roundhouse kicks on 3 levels, so first at the knee, then at the abdomen, then at the head. The abdomen and the head are mostly from sports karate. They score points, but they're not very good ideas in self-defense. And Laura here in the center is doing roundhouse kicks, or reverse spinning roundhouse kicks. Good. Another aspect we need to work on, because we do use throws, we also work on break pulls. So I think the guys want to demonstrate some throws and break pulls. We're going to begin with some rolling break pulls. Let's see what they're trying to do. Ooh. So that was back break fall from a rolling throw. Good. Anybody want to try 3? Make sure you have enough space so you don't land on the stick pad. Nice one, Zach. And Nikolai. Good. Thank you, guys. Of course, a lot of things depend on technique rather than strength. For instance, Heba here, one of the littlest people we have, is very comfortable throwing or manipulating people, even though she is the smallest. So let's let her do her thing.
Let me just highlight something. I am small. I'm not nowhere near half as strong as these guys. Basically, what we're going to do now is not stage. I will probably tell them to swing a hit at me. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do, but let's figure it out together. Let's hope it's fun.
Stronger than Heba, but she's still managing to keep him in control. Thank you, Heba. Can we have a clap for Heba, please? Okay, so you've seen pretty much most of what we do day in and day out. What we're going to do with the rest of our time is we're going to invite you guys to join us to try out some of these techniques that we saw. Don't be shy. We're not going to be mean on you. I'll let Heba take over.
Hi you guys, so I hope you enjoyed what you see. What we're going to now is invite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you to come and try something. So who wants to pick an attack that we show you at the tent to? Anyone? Come on. Right, 5 more people. In. Come on. Don't chicken out. Who else wants to learn something fun today? Come in.
Come on guys, audience participation time.
Anyone else? Let's go. Alright. Pair up with someone, please. she's going to swing a right hook punch at me. I'm going to put my hand up. It is far enough for her not to reach my face. If I stay here, she's going to punch me with the other hand. So I have to be very quick. So again, 1. I'm going down here, there's a pressure point. I'm hitting that bang straight after. And then she should be on the floor. That's not enough, we'll try some more. So, and again, quick demonstration. Come on, can demonstrate that please. Punch my set, knee, go. Very simple, quite effective. First, you guys please try it. So they're going to try this technique. Once they're done with it, another 6 of you can join in and try something. So the block just goes up enough to protect your face. If I block here, my face is gone. If I block there, then I'm actually opening myself up to be hit by something else. Well, we have this lady here is wearing a dress, so she can't quite knee high up. So what she's going to go is with her heel into her into his knee. So she'll go up, down. Something you can do wearing a skirt. Then all ladies, go to that. Go into it. She blocks, she hits here. So 1 is a block, 2 she punches the arm, and then 3, do that.
And back to line, guys. We're going to start off with some of the basics. So if you think of a martial art as a language, basics are the vocabulary. So, let's get on right, okay, guys? Going forward, Oizuki. How about you do the counting? This is a basic punch to the abdomen. Coming back, Gedamburai Yakuzuki. And coming back, we had a lower level sweep or strike to below the belt. You can use your imagination for that. And followed up by a normal punch. Good. Get on break, Maite. Next one is spread out for Heian-Niden. Heian-Niden is one of the novice level forms. Make sure you guys have enough space around you. Like I said, these sentences, they have a meaning. So if you guys want to she can bring it back, which is the full back beat, that's in every technique. If she can lift her arms up, which is like the age-uke we were doing before, or she can, if she has a guard up, she can drop the arms down, which is like the lower sweep we were doing. Then again, if her hands happen to be somewhere else, she can bring them back, which is a basic uchi-uke block. And if it's out the other way, you can bring it back in. That's a sote-uke. Good, thank you. And of course, these techniques are also applicable. So if I can, yeah, you too. Please demonstrate one of them. Try again. Okay, thank you. So if basics are the vocabulary, we can then string those words together and create sentences that have a meaning. So if you guys going forward, Ageuchi, my Gary. That was an upper level block or strike under the chin, followed by a front kick. Coming back, sote-uke, empty. So this looked a little bit silly and impractical, but in reality they are very natural moves that are just a little bit exaggerated and formalized. Lara, if I can borrow you a little bit. So Lara is standing normally with her hands up. There are basically 6 directions in which you can move her hands. She can go forward, which is the basic punch. Hi, good afternoon everyone. We are Shinboku. That's short for Karate Shinboku Kai, which means Karate Friendship Organization. We have sessions almost every day of the week in central London. So, as many of you know, karate means empty hands. It evolved in Okinawa in the south of Japan, and was later brought to mainland Japan, where it was turned from a self-defense art to a sport. Just trying to get these guys warmed up a little bit.